Melta rifles.
Oh, no, they are.
Melta rifles.
One with lower number.
Not heavy Melta.
They're, but
They're all heavy Melta.
Okay, except for the
multi-Melta, which is 2 shots.
Okay. They do to shoot noise.
Correct. If I don't advance, and as long as I shoot the same target, I'm going to shoot the same target.
You're just gonna shoot the big knight.
Shotgun.
Shocking.
And then last but not least, Tyson, my chaplain. He has no warlord tree or relic. He is just
He's just a dude.
he has the Master of Sanctity.
Hello, everybody. Welcome to week 2 of the Miniature Market Narrative League. My name is John Sandyman Trotter, and I will be your host tonight. Tonight's matchup is the Orks being played by Nick Eliff and Jack McMullen's Leagues of Votann. The game type for tonight is the Relic, found in the Warhammer 40k 9th edition rulebook. However, just like last week, there's a twist. As the players begin to investigate the mysterious weapon known as the Soul Thread, they are taken to a mysterious planet occupied by a hostile native species. As a result, the local militia has taken up arms against the players and will fight to keep their relic safe. At the top of each round, the native species will activate and attempt to fight off the players. The native species will be our clone troopers on the board tonight. Okay. So first up we've got the Leagues of Votann being played by Jack McMullen. He looks like he's bringing two Sagittars, a unit of Brookir Thunderkin, some Hearthkin warriors, and a unit of Hernkin pioneers, being led by a Brookir Forge Master and an Einhir champion. Looks like he's looking to blow his opponent off the board before they can get into melee. Then Orks here being led by Nick Elliott's war boss. He has brought three units of boys, a truck, and a battle wagon, a unit of grots, and 3 death dreads. Very rushy, very orky army right here. Okay. Okay. Oh.
Yep. Go ahead and start the pool.
All right. Looks like we're going into deployment. We're deciding who's deploying first. See who wins the roll-off. Uh-oh.
End of the day straight.
All right, 2-1. Hey,
2-1.
I guess I'll deploy first.
All right.
Did you want to move anything, or does it look good to you? Okay.
Okay. Looks like
We have to deploy it far enough away from the natives too?
We're supposed to deploy the natives.
yeah. You're taking. Yeah. Do you want to move the natives?
So, because they're not supposed to be within our deployment zone. Actually, I don't think they are.
Oh, these aren't. I don't know about the. I don't know about the boys in blue over here.
Let me see here. We've got.
Give us a second here while we're figuring out the mission rules.
Each other, and then 6 inches away from the board edge. So,
Yeah.
We can deploy them after we're deployed, I think, if we just want to.
All right. Looks like.
That's right.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Just in a certain way.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay,
So Leagues of Votann deploying first.
there we go. Okay, so we'll have to go 12 inches.
Yep. So
Right there.
okay. First drop by the Leagues of Votann is the Sagittar.
Oh, nothing in transport for me.
Down goes the Battle Wagon.
2 squads of boys will be inside.
Okay.
Down goes the Battle Wagon with 2 squads of boys riding inside.
Centurions, 15 shot.
Put the other one right here.
And another Sagittar.
You on F5, so we know fives. 4.
And another squad of boys in the truck.
That would be.
And sorry, the warlords.
And the Warlord's also riding in the truck.
Get the bikes. Go right here.
And the Leagues of Votann setting up the Pioneers. We got our cowardly drats going down.
Three up. So I gotta say charge now? Right?
Then the Thunderkin. Yeah, broke your Thunderkin on the Votann side. Down and ready.
They'll attack and charge the nearest unit they can see. And they'll only move if they can charge.
Okay.
There's nothing more alien in Warhammer than Star Wars. Gonna set up. My guy.
Yep. So you're the Hearthkin Warriors being set up on the Votann side here. Hearthkin Warriors. Where are the dreads going?
It's just the Death Dreads, right? Everything
Yep,
else.
it's just a Death Dread.
Kind of makes it look like he's got like the active.
Let me teleport for 2 seconds.
And the Death Dreads are going in the old teleporter.
I think since it's 1,000, it's 6.
Yep.
Yeah. Were we doing relics and warlord free? Or I got 2 relics and 1 warlord trade, so
We're in the Navy or Marines.
I'll do at least the extra one. So I'll start at 5.
Good things about that game.
Here, he's got the extractor, which is the special relic hammer. It does mortal wounds if on 6s.
Okay.
He has the construction armor. So it does mortals on the charge above 2.
Okay. Mortal wants to charge on the crushing armor. Okay.
I did upgrade my Forge Master.
The Forge Master. Yeah.
He's got the Warlord trait that lets him heal 4 off of vehicles and can negate the first damage on a vehicle. And then I also upgraded his gun to give it the beam keyword. So there's a beam on pretty much everything except for my hammer, and the bikes.
These are the Xenos ones. We're gonna have so one of the face
Okay.
off against each other, and there's
I think if everyone's deployed,
that are like
we can set up the natives, right?
Yep, they just have to be
I'm -1 to
6
my
away from everything.
So it's hitting on 5s there.
I'm fine with the ones in the middle. Makes it thematic.
Yep.
You rolled first, so
brings maybe 6 more, he's 40k.
So am I engaged with him definitely?
I think they should be fine. Like,
they have to be 6 away from other natives as well.
yeah, I think that's what it's. Yeah, that's what it said. So,
FA is not heal the wound I lost on my big knight.
Okay.
Back up to 32. Go up to 5.
Second unit of natives going down. Being set up by Nick here.
Space Marines are just gonna.
It's actually at your house, right?
Marines can join up. How far does the
Alright, third unit of natives going down by Jack.
They'd be 6 away from the war zones too.
yeah.
Oh, got a minor clarification
They
here.
can't be in our deployment zones. But yeah, that's what I was like. They don't really fit much anywhere.
Yeah, I just had. I made
I hope these aren't as annoying as the turrets from last week.
Oh,
My first weekend, rescheduled tomorrow.
Well, for some armies, the turrets can be really annoying. Just a heads up.
as long as you aren't vehicle next.
alright. Looks like we got that cleared out. Trying to figure out where the next set's gonna go.
Like seeing it's like
I feel like they gotta go.
yeah, I was
Yeah.
Okay.
There's no good place for them.
Alright, our third set's down by Jack. Back over here to Nick.
That's amazing. That's so cool. TJ, what's up, man? So these are the Xenos you guys have brought. Might need a few
so if you're within 6 inches of your select. Correct.
Okay. Alright. Everything's deployed. We can roll off to see who goes first.
So no Centurion, no Captain.
That's okay.
This is target, not.
I guess I'll go first.
Alright. Looks like Jack is taking the first turn.
Bikes have a pre-game move of 12 inches.
Alright, we would like to take this moment to ask everyone to like, comment, and subscribe. Hit the notification button. I'm sorry, hit the notification bell. It really means a lot to us that you do that.
Okay.
All right, here we go. So before the game starts, those pioneers get a free pre-game move here. Making sure we're all's in range, you know.
All right.
Moving on up. There we go.
I don't have any. We're doing that again, CP, right?
Every turn, a player gains 1 CP.
I don't have anything that happens in command phase. Because I didn't bring a call, so I can't just look at stuff and hate them. I have to do it the old-fashioned way. So I'm just gonna start moving.
So we're going straight into the movement phase here. No funny rules this time, I guess. No, not for the command phase, at least.
We're gonna move them up.
All right.
What did the Sagittarius have? I think it's 10 or 12. 12.
Sagittarius.
So I'm gonna go right here.
Sagittarius taking off at full speed. Sagittarius taking off at full speed to get as much of the board as possible within their line of sight. The Brook here, Thunderkin slowly moving up. Oh, never mind. You gotta change of plans. Yep, just making some slow repositions here.
I really only killed one turn.
Coming right behind
I
here.
missed like all my shots.
All right. Here we go.
He's gonna give the bikes. He can give vehicle +1 to hit, or bikes. Actually, I better check that because bikes have a weird keyword thing.
Indirect fire. No, indirect fire doesn't apply to hit rolls. Was it? It's -1 to hit and +1 to your armor save. So hitting on a 4.
Checking a ruling on the
Oh, it is
on the
it's
Forge
core
Master.
too, so yeah, they can go. Or they can get it.
Strength 5.
As full
+1 to hit.
as the Forge Master gives a buff to the Pioneers.
Just if it's on a 2.
Alright, so now we shoot.
That wasn't very good.
And on to the shooting phase we go.
I forgot psychic phase.
My Thunderkin can shoot 30 inches.
I'm just gonna.
Checking some ranges here. Checking some data slates.
And they get an extra hit within half range.
So right now, Jack is taking out some time to plan out what is getting his bullets for this turn.
Super Smite's 11 up.
I think it would be reasonable that they only fight on.
I don't know, but I think a 10 with +1 to cast.
Okay, yeah, so I get 2 hits for my beamer.
So all my bolts.
So my Thunderkin are gonna fire their beam weapons into the natives.
Okay.
And since it's a beam, it will hit them as well.
Oculus, something bolters. So all their window 6s. So these are going to be strength.
Because it's within half range, it's 6 shots.
So they're still normal.
Opposing player. Yeah.
Rapid fire one.
It's in the Discord.
That's one.
Uh,
So we're moving on.
I think it was. Oh no, it's in the general Discord, I think.
4 moves into them.
It should be in the mission rules.
Yes. Okay, this should be easy
Yep.
enough.
Just bringing up some rules real quick for our initials here, for our militia here. Got a little tongue twisted there.
Hitting on 3s. Yes.
All right.
Oh,
it looks like
my league is a Urani Searcher League, so I have +1 toughness on everybody. I get to reroll morale tests, and everybody counts as having a judgment, even if they don't have one.
so all on is wounding on
these
6s.
This 6 is not a wound.
So the bikes are opening up first. Shoot.
Thunderkin.
Oh, I'm sorry. The Thunderkin are starting off. Looks like they're putting shots towards our militia in the middle.
7 to their toughness 5, so 3s.
There we go. He needs 3s to wound.
Everything wounds.
All wounds.
I got it up if you need it.
Just checking to see if they have a save or anything.
They do
See if they have an armor save. So
that they'll have to use, I believe.
okay.
say it's so 1, 2, 3, 4 go through.
Okay. 4 goes through as four of our militiamen bite the dust.
And then with the beam, I do get to make a hit roll against them because it went through.
Yeah, to move your Centurions up.
Oops.
And then
it hits.
because they're beamers, they hit
And it wounds.
they hit everything in between them and their initial target. And the beamer shot does wound.
Squad first, so 2 attacks each base, 3 on the sergeant.
As another militiaman goes down.
That guy was cool looking.
2 extra hits.
Okay, setting up the next volley of shots.
That's 9 inches.
Okay. Just some thinking being done. While Jack here is thinking, we'd like to ask you all to please shop at miniaturemarket.com using the bit.ly link in the description below to save on all your Warhammer needs.
Sagittarius.
If it was for Miniature Market hosting us, we wouldn't be able to do all this. So this helps us out stupendously. Okay. Looks like Jack's plotting some aggressive plays against our orcs here.
The Sagittarius is going to put everything into that truck. So I'll start with the twin bolt cannon. 6 shots. Strength 6.
Okay, twin bolt cannons going out.
3s, so 2 down, no auto wounds.
So no auto wounds.
Strength 6 to your toughness 4s.
So we're looking for 4s to wound. Will they wound?
1 or 2 wounds.
2 go through.
2.
Save 1.
2 go through. As one is saved. As one is saved, one is failed. And the orc vehicle rule ramshackle reduces the damage.
And then the high las beam is 2 shots at strength 9. 1 goes through.
Okay. So just 1 hit so far?
No hit.
No wounds. That Sagittarius is feeling a little sad here. Let's see here. Some planning going through.
My warriors will put everything into the squad. What was your where is it?
At the top of the round.
Looks like the unit of Hearthkin warriors is looking to remove some more natives.
Okay, so yeah, everything's going into the natives here.
All right,
So we'll do the bolt guns.
They're just gonna try to blow the natives off the field that are right in front of them.
2, 4, 6, 10, 14 shots. 6, 10, 11, 12, 13.
Honestly, I would hate to be this.
3s.
Missions determined.
Nope. 1 auto wound.
Decent number of misses there.
Scoring is real simple. If you've got the relative,
They are strength 4 to their toughness 5, so 4s. Oh, that's better. Only dropped one. So 7.
All right. So it looks like the natives need to make 7 saves at their invuln.
Do you want to roll for the natives
Yep.
or 7?
7. Yeah. Here we go. 7 5 up invuln saves.
I'm alright with that, 'cause I'm trying to grab enough plasma. I'm almost a little sad, I didn't bring all the numbers. Yeah, I know, I would have.
Yeah, that's the squad.
As the remaining 4 in our yellow native squad are gone.
Charge your Centurions, I can't.
Where to next?
I made the same mistake in being my own vehicle again as last week.
That would be.
It was unfortunate. I think I don't want to just leave everything for you. But they will attack me.
Yeah, they're going.
Wouldn't do that. I guess they have their own phase after both of us are done. I don't think it.
No, they're supposed to. They attack on every turn. That's what it says. Yeah. Yeah, that's what it says here. That they activate on everyone's turn. So, I'm assuming they'd go like.
Okay, yeah, at the top of each round.
So they only act at the top of each round.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay, then just doing some rules confirmation to see when our natives are supposed to shoot their shot.
I'll unload the bikes into these natives.
That's why the warrior's free.
Okay.
Anything else over there?
Yeah, Hernkin Pioneers open up on our blue natives. Or the blue natives on the right, I guess.
So only the magnet coil autocannons and the high blast rotary cannon can hit them. So I'll do the rotary cannon first. 9 shots hitting on 3s.
Okay, here we go. 9 shots from the
Hitting on
rotary
2s
cannon.
because I gave them the +1 to hit.
Hitting on 2s from the buff. On 2s from the buff from the Forge Master.
Straight 6 to their 5, so 3s.
And these 3s to wound.
6.
Only dropping 2. 6 solid shots. But that's still, and that's the first blue unit gone, blown away by the Pioneers.
Okay. I think that's it for shooting.
Did you want to track yours on here? Or you want to track
I'm going to charge him with the Sagittar, though. It's a 9-inch charge.
Sagittar needs a 9-inch charge into that unit of dudes. Into the unit of militia in the middle, and he fails to charge.
I don't need to get closer to you yet. That's my turn.
Okay.
Because I do not have a psyker. No, it says they automatically.
Yeah, they auto pass. So a solid turn by Jack, dealing a little bit of damage over here to Nick, but clearing out the natives handedly, or half of them.
It says the top of the round.
Says the top, so I guess the natives would go. Yeah.
If they can charge, they will charge.
Yeah,
Otherwise, they will shoot if they can. And
They shoot
have
their.
15 inches.
They shoot the closest, right?
Yes.
Okay.
So these guys, I'm gonna. I don't think they're not moving. They won't move unless they can charge.
Yeah.
And their range is 18 inches. So I would say these guys can't see anybody.
So the chapter trait is
Well, nobody in range over at you.
battlefield roll, which in this case,
They can probably see this Sagittar.
Yeah.
the other thing that's weird for Deathwatch is we have adaptive tactics, which we're all going to
Yeah.
about because
Yeah.
Orks gets a fun game with them too. But we can at the start of the
Just doing some
They're all going
measurement
in
here.
that Sagittar, all 3 squads.
two tactical
Oh,
Shoot or fight.
I guess it's both. It does say
That's everything.
Just
they will
figure out
attack
some
you
rules.
here so that they can see.
Yeah.
So,
This is my first edition
I guess they will attempt any charge.
for a very long time. But
Or actually,
comfortable enough with this list that
That's
I've
9.
run these models enough now.
Yeah, no, I'm closer for sure.
Yeah.
Not
So yeah, it looks like the natives are planning
Do you want
an
to roll
attack
for
on the
the
Sagittar.
natives? I'll roll since they're attacking me.
Wanton destruction,
They have assault 3.
rapid fire and grenades.
Oh, they got a lot of shots on whatever their assault
You want to
weapons
see the
are.
one guy first?
I can turn 4. Does he get a normal turn, like move?
Just shoot and
They
charge,
don't-
it says.
Okay.
Yep.
Do the same thing, I'll start from the
Red
top.
guy shooting
This is the closest one. Yeah.
Yep.
middle.
So the man in the middle is looking to get some revenge for killing his fellow militiaman on this Sagittar here.
Fives.
Either res a unit that's
But
and
fails to land a single hit. He fails to.
Yeah, I'm definitely.
and then
I think this one might be closer.
Yeah.
+1 strength or
Squad into that.
All right, the second blue squad shooting at the second Sagittar.
Yeah, and there's 5.
Sagittar at the far end on the left side.
Can Star Wars survive the Warhammer universe? Maybe a Jedi.
Maybe a Jedi.
Don't they make a Lord of Skulls with like
That's why I have magnets on all of the Storm Shield Vet's arms now, because I'm getting sick of redoing that after this.
All right. So we got 15 shots hitting on 5s. Going into that Sagittar.
That's it. There's strength 3.
Getting very little hits. Needing 6s to
Of
wound.
course, one.
Oh, one gets through.
No AP though.
Warlord trait is Architect of Destruction.
So I'll do my
I can choose either 4 or
3 up.
within 6 inches of him.
Yeah.
One gets through, and he successfully saves it.
I can basically put them
Plasma does nothing.
into Wanton Destruction, which is that first one, exploding 6s on heavy.
Are they plasma? Did they ever specify how their bolts work in Star Wars?
Compressed gas.
Yeah.
master rules on them?
Yeah, that's right.
One guy from the yellow squad.
Cultist mob, they're pretty simple.
So one dude, one man from yellow is shooting at the other side, sitting at the first Sagittar. One hit, but no wound.
I guess they have to make the charges, even though they're
Actually, sorry,
kind of ridiculous. That's a 9-inch charge.
All right. 9-inch charge. 9-inch charge by the red militiaman in the middle.
Ooh. I was like, I don't know what I'm gonna do.
Make a quick here we go roll, right?
10,
strength 5, and
9.5.
it would make 2 squads, just normal legionnaires.
9, yeah.
Almost exactly the same.
To get with
They
him.
have
No, I would not score because it starts turn 2 for scoring.
And blue squad looking for a 9-inch charge. But they seem to fail that as well. Maybe they should think about converting to Orks.
Say they can only charge what they see.
That, yeah.
Yep.
It says attack and charge what they can see.
They will charge decent.
All right, yellow squad, yellow militiamen.
6.
Ooh. Needing a 6-inch charge, but
I don't know what I would have done if I got
failing it
tied
as
up
well.
that early.
So the militiaman gave a good attempt. They tried to angrily charge the enemy, but failed.
One mortal one and a
Going to Nick.
The dwarves see it, the dwarves will take it.
so now
You've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6
You said unless you're the closest eligible target, I have to shoot. So you have to pick for the sacrifice.
I'm also at 6, not counting. Now, like, once I'm ready.
All right, Nick. Well, Nick's doing a little bit of a think right here.
You can probably find
No, it was still. So, they were happy that these.
Got to be careful here. Orcs planning to be brutal and cunning here. Or are they planning to be cunning and brutal? We're about to see here in a second.
I think Alpha Legion are like the exact opposite. If you're outside a certain distance.
What kind of terrain are these?
It was never. Yeah, I would say breachable.
I'd say, yeah. I'd say it's. Yeah.
The front two are.
They also get max shots of the bolters.
And the war boss and the boys disembark out of the truck. As they disembark, coming out 3 inches and then making their full movement forward. Aggressively getting in, about to do some serious harm to those militiamen.
It's gonna be a good crumpet going on.
Gonna be a really good crumping going on. Yep. War boss walking with them.
oh my legion trait is I basically have like a nice
Oh, yeah.
You sure you don't want to hang out a little bit? Get a little more room.
AP1 or AP2 all my weapons.
It may not be too late for the militiamen to do a short conversion to the green skin side, because after this turn, it's going to be over for them. And then the battle wagon. Where is it going?
The only ones that are weird are these ones, so all these ones, the skulls are one.
I really like how it sticks out.
Doing a quick measure.
I didn't do it very much.
I try not to.
Seeing where the battle wagon's gonna go.
I feel like I have more control of it. Airbrushing, I risk like some.
Ooh. Gotta bring out the old school ruler here. As the battle wagon trundles up to the middle of the board.
Watch me ignore the whole time.
That game Dave and I played. Do you have line of stuff for India? You're in range.
Trying to work out for you.
And they all have line of stuff.
Here we go. What's the Grot and the Weird Boy gonna do?
We'll see what the plasma does tonight.
I'm sure it'll do good. Alright,
Grot, slowly walking up, about to get into some trouble. Sneaky gets.
I'm assuming one of your psychic powers is the jump.
It's like the clones.
Natives and better than putting the Ultramarines out there.
Dad, this is TJ.
Oh, no.
Taking up Wisconsinite.
Hey, how are you? How's it going? Good to meet you. Good to see you.
Not gonna put Warpath and Japanese.
Okay.
Yeah, my
Only an orc would come up with a psychic power like that.
She said she had 5 inches of snow on her.
I think that's all. We're moving. I think we're moving on to psychic phase.
Yeah, first you want to do it post deployment.
yeah, let's come out first.
Oh, that Grots are actually getting advanced.
And weird boys.
And the Weird Boy's also getting advanced. As they move all the way up to the top of our little our terrain here. Give the Weird Boy a commanding view to do weird orc stuff.
It's gonna be free for your 5 eliminators.
6 inches from a board edge. So it's 6 inches from a board edge.
I think it's 10.
Oh, I gotta also get a thing in my turn.
6 inches from each other, 6 inches from a board
Okay.
edge, but they can be on the point.
What happens next?
Did you get your pistol? Do we just... So they made the 15, right?
They need more.
They cannot be within 6 inches of the board edge. But there's, or 6 inches of each other, but there's no limitation on the deployment going other than not being one outdoors. Oh! Yeah, I know.
I'll take it.
Did I send that to you?
Yeah, that sounds like very nice.
I realized as soon as I put it next to another one, I was like, oh.
Helix Gauntlet is gonna make
He will cast Javelin Finger center vehicle.
Okay.
I need 6.
Weird boy casts jabbing fingers, looking for a 6 on his warp charge. Gets it on a 9.
He now has -1 for everything.
To give
For a hitting and shooting.
Oh, okay.
to give the Sagittar a -1 to hit and a -1 to hit at ranged and in melee.
24 from the first.
It has killed something in melee before.
Which has not been.
Bam! The card is played. It is on the board.
Where exactly did you jab the vehicle? Ah,
Okay.
I figured you put a potato in my exhaust pipe.
It has been.
I think heavy support.
18 inches.
Let's just say we're not.
Cast, he's gonna have another voice from
18 inches.
second.
Okay. Psychic phase is over. Moving on to the shooting phase.
So wrong.
Golfs, by the way.
I'm glad to
Okay.
Okay. Golfs are the best. Golfs are the best.
it's even better to hear that the captain of the team is the one saying.
All right. Just trying to figure out where the shots are going right now.
Red Truck's big shooter will shoot the yellow clones there.
All right. Red truck starting with his big shooter going into the yellow natives. We're going to yellow natives number 2.
Hits.
They get 3.
Was it 4 or 3?
They get 3 hits. Good old orc shooting.
Toughness 5.
So on 4s.
Looking for 4s to wound.
Yeah.
Okay. 2. No, it'd be
So 2 wounds on the clones at the 5-up info.
Nope.
1 per.
And two of our militia then die.
Centurions and tactical doctrine seems really scary.
10 boys in this squad under the cover. They will shoot their pistols into the blue squad.
And the 10 boys firing off their pistols at the closest blue militia squad.
Now they might get lucky because the blue is lucky, right?
The blue's the lucky color.
There's so much luck. Is that why the Ultramarines keep beating us?
Not bad. That's not bad. So 4 successful hits. That's good. That's good orc shooting right there.
Strength 4 to P5. So on
Looking for 4s to wound. Just one,
There. Another one bites.
but another one bites the dust.
Billy was running his whistle. No. That's not bad at all.
Warboss will shoot with his big shooter from Hunter, so he gets a +1 to shooting.
All right, Warboss's grot gunner firing off into the blue militiamen. Looking for 4s.
So 3, 5, 5, so on 4.
So looking for 4s again to wound him.
2 hit, or sorry, 2 wounds.
2 successful wounds. Can they save it?
1.
1 hit.
1 save. 1 dies.
5, just for the sake of our own personal savings.
Puts me on my floor. I make all but 1. And I will CB reroll that 1. So I know how to CB and I took 1.
One of the squads of boys in the saddle shooting their pistols into the red one.
Okay. The open top battle wagon. The boys shooting the pistols into the closest red militiaman in the middle. the last remaining red militiaman.
It's like one hit.
So just one,
Yeah.
and one hit. Still, will it wound? Looking for fours here.
Not 25.
5 of, I think, 4 slug is 4 to T5.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Well, correct. I'm sorry. Looking for fives to wound
All
here.
the natives have the same
Yeah, they have,
Yeah.
there's
colors or just
Yeah.
whatever we got.
Yeah.
Okay. Yes, that'll wound.
colors that
Okay.
can make it look
One
nice.
wound. Can the native save it?
Nope.
And that is the last of the red natives gone.
Did you already use your salamander roll?
Alrighty, let's see. The other squad of boys will shoot this blue squad here with their pistols.
All right, the second squad of boys shooting out of the battle wagon.
I need 5.
Looking for fives, 2 hits. All right, looking for fives to wound.
1.
So just one wound.
I'll just reroll. These three are
Will they save it?
heavy health though.
Who is it? The blues?
Two on the heavy health though. This one's gonna be.
And another one dies from the blues on a failed save. Two left over there.
6 plus 2.
Which, shocker, I'm sure.
No, nothing's just within range of the cross. We boys are shooting now the battle wagon itself.
Down
We'll shoot.
to 17. I am not quite bracketed.
Battle wagon looking for targets here.
Battle
Yeah, that
wagon
leaves
will
me
shoot
at-
its big shooters into the blue squad and its cannon into the center vehicle.
I
Okay.
mean, the yellow guys are still there.
Nah.
All right. It's declares putting its big cannon into the middle Sagittar and its big shooters into the remaining members of the second blue squad.
Alright, I'll do the anti-kill cannon first. Heavy D6.
If you charge now,
5 shots.
All right. Getting 5 solid shots on the cannon.
Hitting on 5s.
Looking for fives to hit the Sagittar. We get one.
That is strength 8 to 6.
I'm looking for fours.
My Sagittarius, it's actually 8.
Okay, so
Yeah,
Wow.
everything's got +1 toughness.
Yeah, looking for fours to wound on the Sagittar. Oh,
consolidate towards the first.
sadly, no wound.
If you charge,
I'm
it
gonna
puts you away
CP
from
reroll that one.
All right. He has decided to use one of his command points to re-roll the wound roll, but fails to wound the Sagittar still.
I just remembered with Void Armor, you can't reroll wound rolls.
Okay.
So if you want that CP back.
That's true. We're ruling clarification. Leagues of Votann have void armor. No, they're -1 AP, and no wound rolls can be re-rolled against them.
That or damage rolls. Which doesn't come up often, but does surprise people when it
Or
does.
damage rolls as well.
Okay.
very much in.
For these guys, do they just target the closest unit?
Closest unit says.
Okay, 4 big shooters on there. The big
They will attack and charge the nearest unit they can see and will only move if they attempt to make a charge.
All right.
So,
Until the rest leads into the last of the militia, last of the blue militia. Can he finish him out?
there, and then those will go somewhere, and those will too, yeah.
So this guy's gonna.
So on your right here, outside of the 6 and 5.
All right. Now we're looking for fours to wound them.
Or is it
Here we go.
just infantry?
4 wounds.
So 4 successful wounds.
4 infantry. So you can take a
They need to make 4 5-up invulnerable saves, and they succeed.
Well, one's still alive.
So one lives.
This is where I'm always tempted to. No, that's fine. I understand.
Okay. Whoa.
I'm not gonna roll that for my guys now.
There's only one left in that unit. Can it hold?
That's another one of my shoot.
Okay.
All right. Here we go as we're moving into the charge phase. On the charge phase, orcs lining up a charge. Looks like the truck into
Truck will charge your thing. It's a 9.
red truck looking for a 9-inch charge into Sagittar number 2.
It's really hard to get their hands
Yeah.
stuck in because they
But now
Oh.
in my reroll.
But now he rolling for here we go.
I mean, it's what they do, right?
Nope.
But fails to make the charge to tie up the second Sagittar.
no crow makes it really good translucent colors that you can put over the hills.
So these are, that's fluffy narrative, right? Snipers in the bell tower.
Both squads would be.
I'm behind Daddy.
And the boys are charging both squads of natives here with the multi-charge, looking for a 6,
That's a 9.
and they get the 6.
Always.
Yep. As the boys get the 6, bursting from cover, rushing headlong for a good old crumping. Gotta turn over some terrain. Get the boys all night now.
He just picks it up. Go, go, go. Yeah. One of your boys is taking a nap.
Boys just pile out. Chopper's ready.
I've got the one D8 back here for my command points.
Okay.
Just to keep my life somewhat sane. That we're not going to run back and forth.
Charge the blue.
And since it is old
One there. It's
CP rules, it's one stop.
3 inches. Okay, yeah.
All right.
that'll do.
Okay. Then the war boss following after him,
Not gone first. And
going just for the blue, going just for the blues.
Wording on them is their turn will always be at the top of each round.
Okay. So they go first.
So they go first.
Okay. So I mean, obviously these guys are gonna go here. These guys are gonna go there. So they will shoot. You want to roll for them? Sure.
All right, you want to take some time to do a little think here?
So threes.
Were we holding the center thing or something?
We have to pick it up, and only infantry can do that. Yeah, otherwise it's just gonna sit there.
My battle wagon
They
will
got evaporated.
also let me charge your vehicle and bikers, and I'm gonna pay.
All right, battle wagon is declaring a multi-charge into the Sagittar and the bikers.
It'd be nice
And-
if 20
and-
but I was just going for something easy and portable. I wouldn't care if it broke.
Ramming speed.
And he's spending 2
I will
CP
also spend
for ramming speed.
Overwatch on the bikes.
And the bikers
Is that
have
2 now?
and the bikers have decided to overwatch the incoming charge.
I think all their guns are in range now.
I get to find my library first, right? So 4 attacks hitting on 3s.
Here we go. Since the bikers are looking to make an overwatch, they're looking for 6s on all their attacks.
+1 to hit.
It's 40 p. Whatever. 4 goobers.
Whatever's closest.
Just kill him.
Five and 6s again.
So you would not, or you would be looking to consolidate 3.
Yep, at the start of my next command phase. Okay. So I'll do the
I can also consolidate 4.
All right.
the Hylaz auto gun first.
Here we go. Starting with the Hylaz auto guns, looking for 6s. Here we go.
1/6. And it does auto wound, so
This group,
Because they are
the closest with the heavy
because
sight. So they're going to go into the vents here.
How many attacks was it again?
sorry.
15. Yep.
so it's just -2/1 damage.
5 2Z.
Because they're the leagues of Votann, whatever on 6s to hit, they will also auto wound. So because they need 6s, it's all going straight through.
2
So I can definitely back.
for the auto cannons that also auto wounds.
2 on the auto cannons.
And those are 2 each.
Either way.
So 2.
So I can just step back.
These are -1.
So 2 going straight through. AP -1, looking for 4-ups to save.
Oh, none.
Center group would have some sight line here, so they'll go into the...
As he fails both saves.
They auto wounded, and it's strength 7,
So looking for
2 damage.
checking for ramshackle rule.
I would go up to 1.
And then 5
Am I forgetting math?
for 1.
Oh look, it looks like
There
it goes
was
to
one
3.
beforehand. That
Yeah.
was strength 6.
So that's
That did 1 damage.
Yeah. So it looks like he's taking 3 damage so far.
we shot those 2, and we shot
You said the mortals from those 6.
I shot those 2, and you shot this one and these.
They're not mortals. They're just
The auto.
yeah. Everything. Since you have a judgment token, all my
They
Overwatch.
can't see the blob back.
If it goes through, if I hit you, it's an auto win because 6s.
Yeah.
So what's the name?
The first one was 1. These 2 are 2 apiece.
It's just a matter of it's either there or that's the next line of sight. They're 18 inches.
4 down to 2, so
Yeah.
3 total.
So yeah, the battle wagon's taking 3 damage.
They're in range though.
And the last is they've got shotguns.
Then
That's not at the top there. It's
then the biker's shotguns.
gonna at least see that.
Here we go, looking for 6s.
1.
1 6, and because the leagues of Votann, they will auto wound on that as well.
It's strength 5 -1, 1 damage.
So looking for a single 4-up.
4 up.
2 ups again.
Failing to save as they take another 1 damage, taking 4 in total.
How much does it have? Okay,
Battle wagon still holding in there.
that's it.
All right, all the Overwatch is done. Here we go. Because Nick used ramming speed, the battle wagon gets to add 3d6. Gets to roll the charge for 3d6 instead of 2d6, and he will successfully make it in there.
And I will do that at your bikers.
2 up, dealing mortal wounds to the bikers.
And it'll be D3.
On D3 mortals, here we go. 2 mortal wounds to the bikers.
So that'll be, because I would have got 7.
You go up to 7.
So that'll go back down to 6. So yeah, I'll Overwatch. So we'll start with the flamer who has the best chance.
Checking the health on the bikers.
Since there's 2 on that one, it technically has 4 wounds. So 1's down to 1.
All right.
You said 2 mortal wounds? Yeah, so the one that has 3 is down to 1.
Profile for the
I-
natives? Are you guys just doing 1 damage on melee?
That's taking wounds already.
Yeah.
No.
I'm just letting
No,
you
he
know
said
that
that one
these
has
have 3
4.
wounds and this one has 4 wounds.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, sorry.
The one in the front guys took.
Yeah.
Down.
5.
I reached my hand across.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, I count.
Just had to clarify some health stuff here. So with all charges being done, we get to go into the fight phase. With being the fight phase, chargers get to decide who attacks first. So, Nick, who's attacking first?
Are you within 72 inches of the...
Also finish off
Are
that,
you within 72
that
inches?
guy there.
All right, War Boss to finish out the last member of the Blue Militiamen.
I think you're in range. I just wanted to be safe.
Grenade launcher is assault.
I just wanted to be safe.
The auto
I don't want to get accused of cheating.
Oh, you know what? I forgot his crush armor ability.
So,
Oh, right, it does mortal wounds.
both of the big...
Oh, let's see here. Does it just kill him outright? No, roll the 1.
Okay, so that was
Okay.
So,
I think it'll do it.
I have to do it the old-fashioned way.
The best way.
3, that tells us 3, so 4. Or 5, so 5.
5, yeah.
Yeah, they might not do anything.
Because I charged, I get a +1 to all my strength.
It's AB, I think.
for everything.
Are we supposed to charge them in the command phase?
Well, it just says they take their turn, so. It's not your command phase, it's
Okay.
their turn. Okay. The way I read what he says.
On twos.
So then,
All right, Warlord hitting on twos.
let's just do all the charges first and figure out what we got.
Use T5.
They also, I can't roll this in a charge right now.
Should be threes. Oh, 10. War Boss looking for twos to wound.
All wounded minus.
So 3 wounds.
I think he made the better choice.
So he needs to make
Needs to
3
make all
saves,
of
has
these.
5 up invuln.
He made one of
He
them.
makes 1, but he fails the other 2 as he dies. As that is the end of all the blue militiamen.
Looks like it's gonna fail consolidation.
As the war boss uses his consolidation movement to move ever closer to the enemy, to the Leagues of Votann lines. All the boys pile into the yellow militiamen.
Roll my miracle dice.
That did a good amount of damage to your firepower. D6. Where's your opponent?
Let me just make sure the relic doesn't.
See if the,
So you can pick
They're doing that. It is not looking good for these yellow militiamen.
do the knob first. Let's see if he can
Okay, it doesn't,
do
yeah,
it
they
all
would,
on his own.
All right.
so,
horrible.
yeah, I'm not mad at
Plus
it.
one because of
I'm gonna throw a grenade at your
that'll cancel that power
Terminators with the
powers.
librarian. One shot, hitting on
So
3 on 3s.
so Knob trying it first, looking for 3s.
6.
Alright, 2 hits.
2 hits going in.
It'll be on 2s again. Wounding.
Looking for 2s to wound.
Does both wound at minus.
At 2 wounds. 2 wounds, they need 5 up invulns.
Kills 1.
As another one dies.
So,
So crack grenade. Misses.
Counting up number of attacks for the boys.
sixes. Are you, which weapon?
Most of those miss. 4. That's nothing.
You said those are auto wounds?
That was embarrassing.
No, they're just auto wound.
Or auto wound?
And they're 1 wound each, so
Yeah.
Charge.
It really wants to get through right now.
I'll start in my Devastator Doctrine. So,
All right, here we go. Here comes all the attacks. Each one of these boys has 3 attacks. Oh, it's about to be turned into a real grisly scene here for these militiamen.
I'm not gonna measure from the go.
6
I don't think you
Looking for 3s to hit, only managing to get a few 6s that explode and bring back and give them extra hits, extra successful hits.
And they don't do that.
They also have the +1 from the War Boss.
there's no leadership list on this.
Those 3 will cancel out.
charge with him.
Alright.
You guys are up here, right?
Okay, all those hits.
5 so on.
You have to beat it.
All right, now he's looking for 4s to wound here. Here we go.
I would say 9 inches will get on the side here.
I'll start with the
I don't
librarian.
think he's going to make it.
No, I don't
4,
think
6, 8, 9.
so. 9 saves, 9 successful wounds, and they need 8 5-ups to stay alive.
5 means moving you.
Not bad, but yeah, they're dead.
Close, a good effort, but they are popped. Good effort by the militiamen, but they are gone. Now it's just orcs and dwarves going at it again.
6. 1 on him. Kills him. Another D3.
That's right. Waste the 6s on the colors.
Consolidate.
There's 5 left in the other group, right?
As the orcs use their consolidation move to tie up the Sagittar.
+1 for the sergeant. +1 for the charge.
The green tide is in full effect here.
6 6s. So effectively all from him.
Battle fighting now.
4, 6.
That's really good.
Battle what? Battle wagon deciding where it's putting its attacks.
I believe there were 6 or 7.
Here we go.
So the librarian is -1 to hit? Yes.
Many wounds does that?
Finishes
The Sagittarius. Trying to
They have
figure
9.
out if the battle wagon's attacks going into the Sagittarius or if they're going into the bikes.
9 wounds, that's weird.
But while we're figuring this out, we would like to ask you all again to please check out the bit.ly link down in the description is for our sponsor Mantra Market. It's a great place to save on all your Warhammer needs. All right, looks like a decision has been made going into the bikes.
Hitting on 2s because of the death roll.
6 attacks, hitting on 2s. Here we go.
That will cancel that. That was good.
Only dropping 1.
6.
Dropping 1, needing 3s to wound.
It is 2 per, so you're going to get 10 on that one.
Plus my charge. 10. No, it's not enough. No, I'm still on 3s.
Yep. Looking for 3s to wound.
Wow, okay.
4 wounds at -2.
All right, four wounds at -2 going into the
So it's -1.
Sagittarius. They have however they will drop one of that point of armor penetration. Those are their void armor rule.
Okay, so 5 ups.
Right.
Yeah, I know, right?
So here we go, looking for 5
4,
ups.
Okay.
4 5-up saves.
Miss 2, make 2.
2 per.
He does negate 1.
All right.
Fail save or oh no, I think it's
So checking a rule on the Forge Master to see if he can let these bikes auto pass one of their failed saves.
no vehicle or exoframe. Okay, so yeah.
And he cannot. So
Is
that
it 2 each?
Yes.
Okay, so it kills the 1 and then brings the other one down to 1.
so that is one. So that is 1 dead bike and 1 wounded.
Was that it for?
Yep, that is my.
All right. That is all the fight. That is all the orcs fighting.
Consolidate.
Now the leagues get to fight back.
I'll do the bikes first.
All right. We're starting with the
They're just kind of
pioneers.
like ramming into you, just like it's like bumper cars, but not as aggressive as your bumper car.
So it looks like we're gonna be starting with the pioneers as they're just going to try to make their little swing back here. Because they don't have any melee weapons, it'll be at their close combat profile.
1 auto wound.
So they each have different weapons. Individually. Strength 4.
Tier.
1 chainsaw.
7. Oh, okay.
All right. So looking for 5s to wound on top of the 1 auto wound they already have.
Okay, so just 1.
So
No AP.
looking for 1 with no armor penetration here. So base up save. And he will succeed.
And I will now ram you with my other car.
As the Sagittarius attempts to hit the
Hitting on 6s.
to hit the battle wagon.
And it's auto wounds too.
So 1 goes through.
It's on the champ.
Yeah. One goes straight
So it's
through.
just no AP, 1 damage.
Next is the
Use the stratagem after you made a hit roll and roll damage.
chain axe.
Hey, it was no AP.
Yeah.
Hitting on 4.
So check and see if he makes the save. He does successfully make the save. So he should still be at 4. So he's at 4 wounds
They're in
left.
combat now.
Yeah, he gets.
And that will be
Nothing.
And as Sagittarius attempts to swing on the orcs.
2 damage.
So that's the end of that. Nobody gets points because you have to actually be holding the relic.
Yep. So no.
The relic
No
is
points.
an objective, so I can give a judgment token to you since you're on an objective. So I don't have a
Okay.
token, so I'm just gonna go with the dice. So you have an actual one. Nothing really changes,
Okay.
except I can use some stratagems now.
With the end with the end of the fight
Is this still on until yours? Or? Okay.
all right, with the end of Nick's fight phase, we'll then go to Jack's command phase. And as we go on, if you like what you are seeing and want to get involved with the Adeptus St. Louis community, feel free to follow the link in the description to our Discord. Adeptus St. Louis is a free to join server with over 100 players and hobbyists. That's part of the Warhammer community. There you'll be able to find postings for events, discussions on games, rules updates, and general discourse related to the hobby. Included on the server are the channels for Warhammer 40k, Age of Sigmar, Kill Team, Necromunda, Wrath and Glory, and more. So hopefully you decide to join today. We would also like you to like, comment, subscribe, and hit the notification bell. These actions greatly help us out.
I'll just go on top.
We're already off to the movement phase for the leagues of Votann.
Some of them will be.
Oh yes, some of the leagues are moving. Doing a bit of a shuffle about to get on top, get a line of sight, and
He's gonna
the book here.
do what he can.
And the Iron here champion is moving up to do some smashing of his own.
I hope you kill him. I hope it explodes.
One too many.
Wouldn't be the first time.
All right. Now you can get to the command phase. Now we can start playing.
All right, so.
Thanks, Chandler.
They're just gonna.
Okay, the Thunderkin.
I'm not really doing anything.
Thunderkin slowly moving up, keeping everything in range.
He's gonna get the heck out of there.
Chaos always has to make it sound sexy when it's just a tech marine.
The Sagittar falls back.
You have to have room to
You gotta fit through
You
there.
can't go through people where
What's his movement?
you technically fall back, just turn them sideways. Back a little bit.
I said I would have guessed.
the Sagittar kicks into
They're gonna
reverse
stay.
and pulls away, falling back from the battle wagon.
Wish that wasn't.
Well, I can use the combat restore twice. So I'll use this.
As the trying to decide if the second Sagittar will stay in combat or fall back.
The movement small game of one friendly chapter. Infantry or chapter by
He decides to have the Sagittar fall back.
He'll give them the +1 to hit.
So I'll use combat.
The Forge Master giving +1 to hit to the bikes yet again.
And they will stay there.
I just have to kill 2 a turn, and you can't.
They'll move back just a little bit,
The
just.
Forge Master slowly steps back.
Okay. Shooting phase.
Okay.
The CP I would have gained,
Yep.
I'm going to use on.
Say you can't shoot them. I guess you can shoot your bolters.
I'm going to spend 2 for point blank. Any of my infantry or bikes
The big knights are so much.
shoot everything point blank range or engagement range.
All right.
So
You're spending 2 CP to use a stratagem
cannon first,
to allow his bikes to shoot while within melee,
hitting on 2s because of the +1.
putting all their shots into the battle wagon.
Jeez. No auto wounds. Strength 6 to your 7, you said?
So bikes are looking for a 5 to wound.
2.
Two wounds get through. How much armor penetration?
-2.
With a -2. Looking for 5-up saves. As the battle wagon saves both.
Alright.
Will not be beat.
Rails.
Blue dice. Blue dice is lucky dice.
But I got green. Isn't green the best?
Green is the best, but blue is lucky.
But you're still great.
The way that
We'll have another comment.
It's just not the luckiest.
Okay,
It's
one.
not lucky armor.
My turn starts. They are the best and the luckiest. So.
and then you'll find first.
All the blue
These are
pants.
strength 7, so at least these are hitting on 4s.
All right, looking for 4s to wound.
You have to punch them off the board before they.
3 altogether from the auto wound.
But three wounds all the way through. AP -1. So looking for 4-up saves.
Two saves. One goes through.
It's 2 damage.
Strength?
Strength 7. So Ramshackle. Ramshackle kicking in. So he only takes 1 wound.
Shotgun.
Shotgun's going off. Bang bang.
Goes off on
No auto wounds. Strength 5, so 5s.
Looking for 5s to wound.
1.
strength is only in combat.
But we're just 1 at AP
-1.
at AP -1.
Now the question is, do I want to sacrificial?
Looking for 4-up.
It's just 1.
But I get +2.
As he will fail it, taking 1 more wound. Battle Wagon has taken 7 wounds so far.
I'm also going to spend another CP for light them up. One of them has a searchlight. If I shoot whatever I shot at that has a searchlight, I can put a judgment token on it.
All right, putting another
Now
judgment
auto wounds on
token.
5s.
Putting another judgment token onto the battle wagon.
I will shoot him into.
Now he's going to do pack
Oh, right,
Yep.
right.
That goes off
Yep.
on a 5.
Just making the clarification that he can't. The clarification that he can't shoot the battle wagon, but he does decide to put bullets into the grots.
Yes! So, to resurrect the guy.
That'd be.
I would say,
I
yeah.
think, yeah.
Unless
The
you
nice thing
don't
is, like,
want
if
me
you
to
do
also
that
have
while
it.
you're coming in from a set of Terminators, you basically get a free
All right.
blanch move.
All right, making some clarifications here on terrain, so that the grots might at least get some kind of a save against this incoming gun.
Alright, so shooting.
Looking for
The troops over here, that's 4.
we're getting 3 hits.
6 + 2.
For grots.
Into the
Looking for 3s to wound.
Okay, so 2.
At 2 wounds. 2 wounds at -1.
Let the Marines shoot them.
Out there. They're
As 2
barely saved.
sneaky grots bite the dust. Yeah, they're not wearing purple.
It's just a weird.
Yeah. Alright, melt the gun going off on a 3. Doesn't hit. Pistols. So you want to 3 pistols. And then a plasma pistol after this. 3s.
All right. Trying to make a few decisions here. Think of what to do from here on.
With the elevation, do you say they can see over the truck?
Ask some questions here. There we go. Checking line of sight.
Crouch down.
So 3. The master pistol.
Checking line of sight. Where's the Hearthkin shooting?
Well, I mean, mean, this comes off, they can see if I take that part off.
That's part of the model.
Well, it took some battle damage.
You know what? Technically, these are just reminders. So. Can we get a ruling?
We'll start with the.
Can they see through this battle wagon to shoot my bullets?
Make this call?
I don't know what the technical is.
That's a good question. I'm not sure either.
So.
As far as I know, you can't. If you can't draw a line of sight to the unit, you can't see. Then you can't see through it. Yeah.
I mean, I can see probably through this gap a couple of the axe heads.
2.
From the spots up here.
Oh, take a vote in the comments.
Let's score that. We're both painted.
So the axe head ones can.
Yeah. Two axe heads, one's like looking through that gap.
I mean, line of
So
sight
as
is
part of the.
Yeah.
As part, so like, since I can't do exploding senses on flavors.
Yeah, definitely not the guys down here.
Yeah.
No, you're talking about the top.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There's 10.
Oh, they're half. Okay.
Yeah, there's 10 in squad. That's the bare minimum.
The two guys. I'm fine with that.
I don't want to be mean to Curtis.
So just these two then?
All right. Going over,
Yeah, well,
trying to figure out some
the rest are
a
going
target for all these for the current Hearthkin Warriors.
Beamer will go into them.
All right. Putting the Hearthkin Warriors beamer into the orcs.
It won't.
This is 24.
Yeah, because it has to hit eligible target.
Because it'll off the paneling of the battle wagon and take your own guys, so that's
Logic.
Yeah, I don't
Yeah.
I really don't.
Looking to beam the orcs on the other side of the battle wagon. The orc boys. What's he going? As he attempts to hit them, looking for 3s to hit. As he will hit.
Strength 8. Here.
So looking for 3s to wound.
All right.
As it does wound.
At -3.
As it kills one orc boy.
Really not that good. I just brought him. Yeah, he does not.
And then the Magna Rail rifle.
Oh boy. Firing the Magna Rail.
I have a strategy.
Rats, I guess.
My eyes.
Seems like a waste of a bullet.
How would it work if it's
And as the Magna Rail goes into the grots,
Auto.
as it just obliterates a single grot.
what a freaking tryhard.
Now it ignores impulse.
And it's also
Okay, everything else until the grots.
Okay, as the rest of the Hearthkin just decide to finish off this attempt to finish off this grot squad here.
Minimum 3 attacks always against units with 6+ models.
Hitting on threes.
Number of attacks.
Looking for 3s to hit here,
Yes, you would only give me on the 6+.
Wounding on
and then looking for 3s to wound.
3s.
3s to wound
2.
at 2.
-1.
As 2 grots die, not quite finishing them out as said.
That's only my second
Promise.
Magna Rail, by the way. Since I
You gotta start somewhere.
Got to start somewhere.
It's at the very bottom.
everything else I can't see because it's in combat. Big freaking trucks in the way.
Yeah.
I will charge.
All right. Charge is declared. They got to go up and then down, then up. Yeah.
So that's at least 3. So that's 6 vertical.
So now I'm
It's 9.
now you're looking for your gotcha. Now I'm looking for
So try.
It's not a explosive, right?
I could run them as Space Wolf successor. I'll explode.
It is possible.
Let's see what happens.
It is possible. We got a good option. No, as the Hearthkin make an attempt to
Okay,
charge the
Champion's
Grots,
going in.
but fail.
He makes it.
But the champion charges the battle wagon
It's not just Orks.
as he makes contact with the battle wagon.
But I'm really proud of how the armor looks.
Checking to see what he does.
So, roll 1d6. And on a 6 or beating the toughness, so 6.
So sit.
Because I feel like if I ruin, there's a good chance I ruin it.
It's either a 6 or the toughness. So
Yeah. So Iron Here Champion is
So
looking to do some mortal wounds on the charge and will fail.
I wanted it to be fair.
I can't reach them anyway, but it's gonna go right in the file.
Okay.
Like shading, like recess shading is awesome, but taking 6 bottles of fragrance or
That's silly. I'm not doing that.
And then with all of that will end.
Okay.
Okay. With all those charges, we move to the fight phase. Because when the fight phase, charges go first.
With Squaticus. Okay, 4 attacks. Hitting on 2s.
All right, he has 4 attacks, looking for 2s to hit. Dropping 2, but two managing to hit.
What's that reroll?
Oh, he dropped 2?
Shooting only. Okay.
I'm sorry. Sorry, he only dropped 1. 3 hitting.
Strength 10.
With a strength 10, wounding on 3s to wound.
Okay, well,
You can shoot these
1 goes through.
here.
Only 1 wound.
Minus 3.
1 wound at -3.
Okay, it's D3 plus 3.
D3 plus 3 wounds. So
6 wounds.
a whole 6 wounds onto that battle wagon. Oh my lord. The battle wagon is barely hanging in there
That's all
now.
his. Yes, because they're didn't charge, so.
Yep. It is now the battle wagon now gets his turn to fight back.
He's even got 2 judgment tokens. I still couldn't.
Roll saves for them and not for myself.
He's got 6 wounds, toughness 6.
Yep.
He subtracts 1 from damage, and it's -1 in combat, in engagement, to hit.
Charge phase.
Oh, that's just void armor. Minuses the AP.
All
I had a
right,
feeling.
here we go. Looking for 2s.
Right?
All right, and then looking for 3s to wound.
Toughness 6.
Yeah, because of the
3 at -2.
I got 3 wounds at -2.
So
I was one looking for a 5-up save,
So it kills the one that was at.
and another one dies.
Yep, that's
Leaving just
one
one.
saving grace about us.
Leaving just one biker. There's one biker left alive as the biker attempts to fight back.
I'm gonna do Death to the False.
like maybe
2 autos.
So two of his attacks auto wounding through, and
So
2 normal hits.
these are strength 4s, I think. Yeah,
So looking for 5s to wound the battle wagon.
3. No AP or anything. Just
So 3. So 3 saves at no AP. Looking for 3-ups.
So 2, 1 goes through.
Yeah.
So
Nothing special. I just.
the battle wagon manages to succeed on 2 saves and but fail 1, leaving it with 2 wounds left. It's looking rough.
Alright, so top of my turn.
Yeah, that's all.
Sure. I'll just start rolling the fight phases over here.
Ouch time.
As we take a short bathroom break.
Oh, they can shoot into combat with pistols. Right?
In your shooting phase, yeah.
Let me get some pink out.
Rough turn.
I had to go double check to see if the eliminators do or not.
Yeah, I thought I would kill that
Okay,
thing.
going into those guys.
Well, while we're taking the short bathroom break, we would once again like to ask you to please shop at miniaturemarket.com using the bit.ly link in the description below to save on all your Warhammer needs. Miniature Market are the people that allow us to do this awesome live stream, and if you like what you see, you'll go out there and give them a look.
Alright, in my command phase, I have no command phase.
All right.
Okay. Don't think you can tell.
All right, Nick is back, and it's the top of his turn.
Back, I got the guys underneath. They'll go into it.
I got to do
Yeah, so you lost one.
I lost one boy, they're 7, they can't fill that.
It's leader 8, so I think that makes it.
No, he's good. So we're checking some morale from the end of Jack's
I saw
turn.
the one for like half a second.
As one grunt runs, he then because he rolled the 1 on the morale check, he then has to roll an attrition test for every other member of the unit. So he rolls a d6 for each one, and if he is below half, so he rolls d6 for each one, and every one in that is another guy that runs away. If he were under half, then it would be every 1 and 2.
Start the bolt pistols up top.
Especially with the bike. +1 to hit. And no, the chaplain you give himself +1 attack, And there's an elderly.
It's an action. Yeah,
It's an
at the
action.
end of your movement phase, it's an action.
Yep, the captain is going to just get the
Okay.
on the 1. So this is going to be
So at the start, next turn it goes to his command phase. Then it goes straight into his movement phase. What will he do? As Nick declares the war. War.
because it says they're on their own.
Charge for 4 characters, +1 strength, and 5 up and 1 across the board for this turn.
1 will, 1 miss.
Okay.
Also +1 attack.
Yeah. So Wall gives the Orks a 5 up invuln, a +1 strength, and a +1 attack. Nasty. Oh, and it also allows them to advance and charge this turn. Oh, well, they may not need to advance, but that is just it is an option. Let's see what Nick is planning to do here.
So just has to have the infantry keyword to take the...
Yeah, that's all it said.
Doesn't disappear when I grab it.
One model in your unit has it. If that model dies, it drops and becomes just like it is right now, as close to where the model was.
Pull from the front.
As long as I don't think neither of us can have anybody in engagement.
So do the vets. They will take +1 to
Yes.
wound because they had special shield mission.
I know they need to double my power.
As the war boss walks over to perform the action to pick up the relic. Very cunning, very cunning.
Contenders are workable.
There's that one, the space marine shooting.
Alright, so it's complete at
Yeah, they're
the
good in
turn.
40K, but they have a special rule called Brutal, which means
No,
every
X
number
This is going to be a little brutal. I'm just going to
So
start
they're
with
Brutal
the
3, so their fist inflicts 3 wound rolls.
the assault bombers. Okay. 3 shots for each.
And they have like a decent number of attacks, and their weapons go 5. Those things are weapons go 4, so that means they're hitting on planes against a lot of stuff.
As the orc, yeah, it's breachable.
Yeah, he said breachable.
Yeah. As the orc squad on the left pulls up around to get into position against both the Sagittari and the bikes.
Yeah, Dreadnought is really fat. It looks really cool with the Are you gonna varnish the flames to...
No.
I like them as a contrast.
I'm looking for the truck. What will the truck do? As it pulls up to the middle.
Is he unable to do anything else? Like, he can't fight and all that other stuff. He's still embarked.
No,
No, he can't. He can't.
Okay.
No, he's stuck there.
I know, right? Just hop in and buy. Yeah, no, they drop it if they go on a transport.
Okay. Never mind. Change of plans as the truck pulls up ever closer. Pulls up ever closer to use its guns to probably shoot at something.
Supposed to be your friend.
Sticky carrot seals on that way too much. Like my hell blasters have like 3 or 4.
As now comes the fun part as he starts checking distance to see where he can teleport the Death Dreads in.
Pretty sure I can't anywhere back here.
Oh, my chapter master from there? He's a master. He's sold in the path of the chapter.
This is the way I think for me.
Security seals.
Turn 2. No squad. Nobody got there.
Nope.
This is a chapter master.
All right, checking the Death Dreads. As one Death Dread can fit in the back.
Unless there's places that are 6 of one another. I don't think
I
you can get all 5.
don't think you'll be able to get all 3 in.
No, those.
Checking measurement to see if the Death Dreads can teleport into the Votann back line. Sadly, that looks to be they can. All right. Trying to figure out where they're going to put them. Anywhere on the board, as long as they're 9 inches away from any enemy unit. As they teleport in the middle to support the warp. Oh my goodness, getting tongue tied to support the war boss.
Yep. Impressively so. No one's got the relic yet, top of 2. So.
We never even got the relic before.
1, 2, and 1. That big giant boy. 2 guys up there.
Okay, trying to see where the grots are going. They hop down with the weird boy. As all the boys disembark from out of the battle wagon, all boys are on the board. hold on. Let's see how many come out the battle wagon.
Unless you want me to roll mine first, real quick, since they're all one profile.
As they pile out of the battle wagon, they then use their movement. See where they're gonna go.
All right. And we're down to one left in there, unfortunately. And then over there.
Power flames.
Two of them left.
Hitting on the victory rolls, 1 to 3s. Okay.
2 by 4. It was on the sword side.
You rolled so many 5s and 6s for me.
All right, cool.
All right. Okay. Doing some cheeky pop outs as the boys pop out near, pretty much smack dab in the middle of the Votann lines.
What's the disembark range on?
One left.
So I might need a couple.
Checking to make sure that he's all wholly within 3 inches,
Not gonna work in there. Thought I could
but
squeeze it.
not quite.
Even on their old bases. Yeah, you know what?
Yep, the both of them change of plans as the boys are being placed, coming out the back of it. Still gotta check to make sure that they're all within 3 inches, but we should have more than enough room to fit them and then move out and cause some havoc.
But that's where we got the totem.
How much does the mod weigh? I'm sure it's not 4.
There's so many boys.
Boys. So many boys. So many goths.
Golf at your golfs.
Goths.
Does your one have a crown? Yep. I like that.
Rapid fire.
You must be the first to go.
Does he have
So, just taking a second to figure out what's going on, who's going where, who's going to cause what kind of mischief. All right, movement phase over, going straight into psychic phase.
They're motivated. Drop the dice for you.
Okay, as the weird boy decides to use jabbing fingers, looking for a 6. As he gets a 6 on the
My beautiful dwarf.
on the Hearthkin warriors.
He's got enough boys with him. Sorry, 4 models.
All right, weird boy checking number of orcs around him to see if he can cast again.
turn to wake up first.
Cross do not count.
Just like in
As the weird boy just barely has enough models, he attempts to make his second cast. As he goes for a smite on the Hearthkin Warriors.
Oh, dang.
So close. Just one off from a super smite. So close. For D3 mortals. For 3 mortal wounds. Killing 3 warriors off outright. All right, psychic fit. With that, the psychic phase is over. Going on to shooting.
The new arrivals, Strad will shoot his one, scorch it,
The King Dread shooting his Scorcha into the Hearthkin Warriors.
So he'll try to put the +1 5 on this guy.
Looking for only getting 1, looking for 4s to wound, but getting nothing. As the Grots pull out their pistols. Looking for 5s to hit.
Okay.
Okay. 2 hits. Looking for 5s to wound. Okay. All right. The boy squad that came out the back is going to shoot their pistols into the Hearthkin Warriors. Looking for 6s. Just 1. Wounding on 5s. Here we go.
One guy over there and resin.
No shoot.
So I get to heal D3 more wounds.
Yeah, no shooting anything but the boy squad.
And
This?
what are the
My,
squad or what are the?
yeah, it's all one squad. It's my HQ. It's my warlord.
Or do they get lookouts?
Trying to determine if he can shoot the warlord. Seems like he cannot.
No, I'll just shoot your centaur thing.
As he decides to shoot the Sagittar.
I mean, technically, Sagittarius a centaur, so you're not wrong.
I don't know astrology or whatever. Study that. Boys.
All right. Here we go. Looking for, I think, 5s.
The more you know.
3 hits.
Boys getting 3 hits.
Or
Oh,
sheet. Okay. So
I'm looking for 6. Oops.
1 wound.
No AP.
Yeah.
Okay.
Hitting the Sagittar with 1 wound and no AP.
3 up.
1 and no AP.
Your pistols mean nothing.
As the Sagittar shrugs it off.
Red truck's big shooter. Same target. No 5s.
For 5s on the big shooter.
1. That's 5.
For 5s to wound.
Hit it. 1.
Yay! 3 ups.
Good.
Oh, it was 3 up? Okay.
It's a 3 up.
Still failing to do any damage to the Sagittar.
they were doing it.
But can shoot big shooters. This into them.
Can't reach any.
So the big,
Wait, what are you shooting? Into the bike? Okay. Is it a heavy? Okay. All right, they got their own
We're
new
special. We get our own thing.
battle wagon. The battle wagon is shooting their. The battle wagon is shooting all of his big shooters
They don't
into
do
the
much, but they knew.
bikes that he is still locked up in combat with. Because it is a vehicle, that is what allows it to shoot. Allows it to shoot while in combat. It is the big guns never
You can't
tire
get one
rule.
more. I can judge you 3 times. I don't remember.
I did one recall, which California and that's 5. Started with 6. And then we've had 2 turns.
So 8 minus 5.
Just check. Yeah. Trying to figure out trying to see what's what here. What's what with the CP. All right. Looking for 4s or 5s on these.
5 ups.
Yeah. Looking for 5s to hit the. Excuse me. Looking for 5s to hit the Pioneers. Then
6 of 5.
they're looking for another 5s to wound the Pioneers.
20 shots.
Orc shooting at its finest.
Is it no AP?
So 1 4 up, no AP.
1 damage.
As the Pioneer takes 1 damage.
3 left.
All right, here we go. Trying to make a decision about if there's any more shooting or if we're going straight to charges.
I think he should retreat. He's got the relic.
Yeah.
No, that's true. Yes.
All right, so the Grots decide to charge the Hearthkin Warriors, looking for a 7, and they make it. The Grots just come running through, looking for a good time.
They need much.
You need a...
As the boys decide to charge the Iron Hair champion with a impressive charge roll, far more than what was needed to get in and surround him. The power of the Wog is strong with this one.
He sold all of his facilities. He started doing money. He started trying to
Okay. Very nice.
Fight fights?
We still got more. Still trying to see.
All 2 turns for you.
All right. Now what else is getting charged?
Charge your Centaurian.
As the truck once again tries to charge the Sagittar, successfully making the charge. Just running up, docking on the side, dropping the ladder.
Boys follow.
Now trying to decide where the boys over by the Sagittar is going to go.
Just this one, I'm assuming? Yeah.
As the boys are also going. As the boys are also going into the closest Sagittar.
Marching in, one by one.
So it has two profiles. I can either use slashing or smashing. Slashing, so he has 6 attacks. He gains more attacks as he gains damage because he gets angry. For the slashing, it's strength user.
It's a real good. We got a real good crumping going here. Mm-hmm.
We have 18 attacks at strength 8.
Good thing there.
2, 4 in the other one, which is strength 16.
Hey. All right. Looks like it's decided to have the ball.
You do get -1 to hit in combat. So I don't know if that like evens out from. Did you get a +1 to hit or just
They
+1
are
attack?
still within 6 of my warlocks. So that'll cancel.
I figured.
That's some pretty good. That's some pretty close measurements right there.
Boss mob first.
So,
Power claw -1.
Boss Knob going first into the Iron here champion.
Hang on, that's that will add enough. That'll just cancel actually. Hey, broke even. What's his toughness?
6.
So, look,
Plus charging. So that'll be on 2.
looking for 2s to win the Iron here champion. Oh,
So 4.
yeah, so four wounds at AP minus, at arm penetration -3.
So 4 ups.
So looking for 4 ups. Here we go.
Make 2, fail 2. 2? Okay.
Success as he successfully makes 2.
Which is -1.
So as the Iron Hair champion fails 2 saves, he would normally take 4, but because he has damage reduction, he instead only takes 2. As we managed to balance the dice on his head. As we do some quick math to figure out how many attacks each one of these orcs is gonna get. Each orc in there, it's 9 attacks, and each one has 4 attack. Sorry, 9 orcs. Each one has 4 attacks so far. Four? No, 32, 19.
Normal because your thing will cancel out on my warlocks. We're down 3.
The wins.
All right, just trying to see what we're looking at. They need 4s to hit. 6s will explode and give them back more hits.
It's just tough because it's like awkwardly out to the side. Like, he looks cool, but he's just like, move around. So I will burn 2
Okay. With all those hits, and he's now rolling for the wounds.
What?
Minus wound or damage, he said.
Damage.
Generally, yes.
6.
So they are +1 charge and +1 from the wall, so they are.
So they're looking for. Looking for 4s to wound. They're saying.
So he adds 2 charge rolls for all 4 within 6 inches.
Looking for 4s to wound here. Getting 13 successful wounds at -1, but because of the void armor, it'll be reduced to just his normal armor save. This is normal 2-up armor save.
2 up, so
Look, it looks like the Iron Hair champion has a good chance of making it out of this one.
come on, baby. I believe in you.
That's your MVP.
One goes through.
There's still one over here too.
He's down
Yeah.
to 3.
Those guys are all.
He takes all 13 of those attacks, but only manages to fail 1. Successfully passing 12 of them.
I'm gonna spend 2 to interrupt. I'm going to blow up your tank with my Iron Here champion.
As the Iron Here champion is determined to send the battle wagon to the scrap heap.
Okay. These auto wound and they're mortals. And they're base D3 plus 3.
All right, so
2 for the at least 2 mortals in there.
yeah. So doing some quick math with auto wounding and grudges, turning them into mortals. Trying to see if the battle wagon explodes here.
Is it just one?
Let's get that 6. Oh, so close.
D6. Oh, that could have killed a lot of things.
I'm glad I disembarked. I'm really glad I disembarked.
As the battle wagon is no more.
My bike is free.
It does freeing up his last bike. As the champion consolidates further into the green tide.
Wait, did I have to consolidate
Ah,
Thailand after?
just,
I
that-
There's already somebody over there.
they're consolidating in the hair.
Into the matchup.
I just wanted to make him look more intimidating.
It's swing. He's got
So, Grots are. Oh, they're truck too.
Okay.
those boys in the grots. Let's get the grots out of the way. They suck. Oh, you know what? They actually two right now. Okay. 6.
Alright, blow up the big one. Can I live?
Can you live? That's a good question.
Alright, hitting on 5.
Hitting on 5s. Here we go.
Yeah,
And
they
they don't get clinical. Wow.
I see one.
One whopping grot scratch.
Do they even have? Or are they literally
They're
just.
just base attacks.
Yeah, so they're just trying to punch me.
Yep.
Okay, as the Grots attempt to make a hit to
They failed.
to make some melee damage on these Hearthkin warriors, sadly failing.
Golf at your golf grots.
Rocking like in another direction. Alright, boys. Or, you know, actually, let's get the truck out of the way. It's also hitting on 5s.
Now we do the truck. Now we do the trucks fighting into the Sagittar.
This came back. Okay, cool. Strength 6 to 7 or 8.
And then looking for looking for 5s.
8.
8,
So just two successful wounds into the Sagittar. As the Sagittar takes 2 wounds.
He's got 8 left.
I'm sorry. It takes 1 wound.
Alright, that boy squad into the boss knob first. Hitting on.
All right, boss knob going into the Sagittar.
Yeah, there we go.
There we go.
Into that.
With some exploding 6s to add extra oomph onto its power claw.
Times 2.
As it looks for
12.
looking for 3s to wound. 3s to wound here.
They all wouldn't hit minus. Does he negate? Or does that
Just the void armor minus this 1 AP.
That's going 3 down to 2.
So looking for 5 at AP minus 2.
How many was it? 5?
So it's looking for 5 up saves.
Make 2, fail 3. How much are they?
So fail 3.
6.
as he's left with 2. Sagittarius barely lives on with 2 wounds left.
Oh, right.
Can it shrug off the rest of these boys?
It went on 3.
Here we go. Looking for 3s to hit.
6s.
We're just gonna have a talk. Just a little talk.
For 3s to hit and 6s explode.
So, their toughest is 4. I always hate it because I think it should be 5 for Terminators for the way they are. They are only T4. They are 3 wounds each. Yeah, 3 wounds each.
2, 4, 6, 8,
2 up save plus this one shield.
10 exploding.
A lot of hits here. A lot of hits coming in.
Smack 10.
A lot of 6s too. A lot of exploding.
Damages because of my broken.
Here we go. Let's see what we got here.
Where did you begin?
Because of the 6s exploding, almost all those misses come right on back. This is not looking good for that Sagittarius.
6 to 8, so 5s.
So looking for 5s. Looking for 5s to wound the Sagittarius.
Well, that was quite a change.
Okay. Good old
I think that's it.
looks like
7, 8.
so 8 successful wounds onto the Sagittarius.
On them.
It needs to make 8 3 ups.
They 1 each apiece.
If it fails
I
two
need to make 7.
if it fails 2 of these, then it goes down.
Okay. Now, do I explode?
Oh no.
No.
Oh, Sagittarius does not explode, but it is destroyed. And then
Back's never getting hit a combo.
as the boys then pile into the as the boys then consolidate into what's left of the bikers.
Okay, I guess my bike will attack.
I've seen crazier.
And the truck seems to consolidate ever closer to that
Okay.
to the
2 hits. Your turn is
to the forge master.
all right. 3.
5 pendulum. Nothing.
So
Looks like 3 dead boys. As the bike swings back as they consolidate in, killing 3 of them.
I'll attack. I'll do the basic ones first. So 2, 10.
So 10 attacks into the grots. Probably a bunch of dead grots.
Maybe not.
Oh, that's true. They do. Yeah, they will. The grots will have a 5 up invul.
3.
Okay.
Save 1.
All right. So 2 grots die.
All right, and now for the fist. Concussion god has. So he's got 3 attacks with it. Hitting on 3s. All hit.
So all three of the concussion fist rolls into the grot's
Wounding
head,
on 2s.
looking to wound on 2s.
The grot's 2s.
I could either
All.
And all wound. Looking for the 5-up invuln here.
Saved one again. So two.
And then and 2 more grots, then die.
Oh, you better run.
Leaving just 1 grot alive. The hero grot here.
I guess we're in combat now, so this will be interesting. I've never used his melee weapons before.
As the Forge Master decides to swing on the truck.
I guess I'll. Okay, so there's a lot of different attacks here. So 2 ecogs will attack with just 1 attack.
All right, looks like it's the Forge Master's robots starting off.
Hitting on 4s. Okay, they both hit.
So both hit.
What's your toughness? 6. Okay, so winning on 6s.
Looking for 6s to wound. That is rough.
There's no AP or anything.
Okay.
That is rough. Has 2 6s to tie it all in. 2 6s to 2 6s. Here we go. Solid.
The Ironkin assistant.
The dice is giving a nice little salute to each other.
1.
Solid.
Well, at least this is 5 instead of 6.
Okay. It's only on 5.
Manipulator arms. Okay. So 2 attacks with it.
Okay. 2 attacks on the manipulator.
Okay,
All
now-
missing.
The actual guy with a weapon.
Now onto the Forge Master himself.
He's got a graviton hammer. So it is 3 attacks. Hitting on 2s. Or 3s.
For 3s to hit.
1 auto wound.
So 1 auto wound and one normal hit.
Strength 8 tier 7, so 3s.
Looking for 3s to wound.
Okay.
It does wound.
Yeah, it's still the truck.
It doesn't.
Doesn't change. 2 at -2.
So 2 at -2. Give him take on the 5 of invuln. He fails. Fails 1, succeeds on 1.
4 up. Okay, no. It's a graviton, so if it was a 3 up, it would do more damage. It does 2.
As the truck takes 2.
But this hit.
Up to 3.
Okay.
Put it in the truck right now.
Okay. That's everything that can attack.
Okay. All right. With that brings us to the end. To the end of turn 2.
I guess they'll do morale, and then your grots will do morale. Come on, grot run. Come on, grot run.
No.
Yes.
And the grot runs away.
Okay.
I'm looking for morale on the
Their leadership.
the Hearthkin Warriors. Don't roll a 6. 7. So they're good. The Hearthkin Warriors stay.
I guess only they lost a couple models.
3, so
Then morale on the Orks as one of them runs, and then we come back to make these morale checks, attrition checks. I'm sorry. Looking for, trying not to get any ones, but they are safe.
Okay. Command phase.
All right, this is bringing us to the
Pick
top.
up the relic.
Yeah.
So your mega boss has it.
With the end of the phase, the Mega Boss does hold the relic, and will
10 points for the turn? For the round or
give 10. Yeah.
no?
No points for killing the natives. Yeah, no points for the
You
natives.
have the hidden agenda.
What we do?
All right, I'm gonna use my stratagem.
So while
Combat surgery.
Jack is figuring out what he's going to do,
Not an engagement. I can bring back D3 back.
while Jack is using his combat surgery, we would like to ask you all to like, comment, subscribe, and. I'm sorry.
Okay.
Getting tongue-tied again. Yes, we'd like to ask you to like, comment, subscribe, and hit the notification button. Hit the notification button. This really helps us to spread the stream around. We'd also remind you to shop at miniaturemarket.com using the bit.ly link in the description, or orders placed online using that link helps to support the streams. Miniature Market, also offers a huge selection of different games at discounted prices. They offer price matching and free shipping for orders over $99. They're willing to hold items for you, and they restock and price drop and do stock alerts regularly. They do also offer retail store order pickup. So come on down to Miniature Market. Spread the word to some friends. Share the link. You know, help us out. Looks like we're here. Looks like we're onto the movement phase here. At the top of turn 3. Moving the first half of the Hearthkin Warriors out. Getting themselves into some kind of advantageous position. What will they do from here? Taking a little bit of a think here.
Everything is before peace. Except for the Japanese back there, not going.
Sagittarius still stuck in place, unable to make any moves.
I could. I don't think I will, but I could.
Not for him. Okay. I fit through the window. You don't. You just cool it.
The Brookfield Thunderkin moving up to more cover. Slowly following up with the Hearthkin.
Bike. Yeah, right there.
Yeah, it looks like the Hearthkin Pioneer falls back. Yeah.
So I guess right there.
Yeah. The Hearthkin Pioneer and India's movement with the fallback.
The Force Kill team, so the 10-man blob of
They'll fall back.
Plasma and Assault.
As the Forge Master also falls back.
He will move up.
Sagittarius moves up just ever so slightly.
He has a plan. Or actually,
How many years?
no, there's bikes going. I'm gonna go.
So if you spend the one, you're hitting the four.
I have a 77-year-old backer.
But they are in cover, so they get the +1 save from.
So they won't get that with like,
Just doing some maneuvering around with the Sagittarius, seeing where he wants him to go.
Final answer. So that way I don't shoot him when I shoot them with the. Not doing that again. Okay. Let's shoot things.
Okay. So on to the shooting phase we go.
First I'm gonna spend his CPs to allow him to fire, even though he
As
fell back.
Jack starts out spending 1 CP on the biker, the lone biker left alive to still allow him to shoot and fall back.
Alright, so we'll put the last 3 ones left.
Okay. They're gonna shoot into the.
All right, broke here Thunderkin into.
The Thunderkin are gonna shoot into the.
Yeah, broke here Thunderkin into the farthest back unit of Ork boys.
And they are within half range, so I get 2 shots per.
Yeah, so might as well.
Hitting on 3s.
Oh, broke here Thunderkin looking for 3s to hit.
Drop 1.
Only dropping 1.
No auto wounds. Strength 8 or 9? 7. Okay, well, so 3s, right?
Looking for 3s to wound the boys.
2.
So 2.
At minus.
2 onto their 5-up influence site. As they fail both.
2 more boys behind us.
With 2 dead boys.
Yeah. The bike's gonna fire everything at these boys.
And then the bike lets loose its guns into the closest its closest unit of boys to the left of it.
9. 3s.
Looking for 3s to hit.
No auto wounds. Moving on. 3. Strength 6, so 4.
So also looking for 3s to wound.
So 3s. 3.
Getting 3 wounds. Going onto the 5-up invul. As 2 die.
Auto cannon. Nothing.
There's all miss on the autocannon.
Shotgun.
And then the shotgun blasts. Shotgun hits.
4s.
Looking for 4s to wound here.
Okay.
And no wounds on the shotgun blasts. Taking the time to do a little think here. Trying to figure some things out.
So we'll go through the boys. Yeah.
As the beamer and
Yes. How I get the most shots.
as the beamer in the Hearthkin Warrior Squad aims at the furthest dread around them.
The Magna Rail's gonna go into
Aims at the furthest dread, then puts the Magna Rail.
yeah.
Putting the Magna Rail into the weird boy,
Everyone else to the boys.
and then putting all the rest of their guns into the boys.
Plasma pistol.
3 or 4s. Okay. Hits. Oh, auto wounds.
Beamer's hits and auto wounds. Does it hit?
So minus 3 into the dread.
Dread has a -3.
Okay. And then
The dread successfully makes it.
yeah, so minus 3 again.
Looking for 3, looking for a 5-up on the boys, and they save as well.
Well,
Blue is truly the lucky color.
and I'll do the sniper later. 6, they're behind, so they can't see.
Okay. All the rest of those shots into the boys.
2 auto wounds.
2 of them auto wounding.
4? Yeah, 4, so
4.
5.
Look for 5s to wound here.
Okay, so 3 into you.
All right, 3 at So looking for 3 5-up involves.
And they're just one.
This is a weird one. Was that the weird one?
No, it's just normal shots into the boys.
So then another two boys die.
All right, can I snipe your weird boy? Yes.
Over that round.
Now roll. The Magna Rail shot successfully hits. Looking for 3s to wound.
I have CP rerolling.
Rerolling it to try to force it through. As it rolls into a fail. Only into a 2. That is rough. That is painful. Oh, that's painful.
Wow. I'm sad now.
The dice giveth and the dice taketh away.
I have the Sagittarius left. They fell back. The high lads into the truck and then the rest into the boys.
Okay.
I'm gonna finish off the
Sagittarius putting his normal shots into the boys.
Okay, 1 drops, 2 auto wounds, and strength 6.
Auto wound strength 6, looking for 3s to wound.
3.
With three successful wounds going through on their 5-up invul.
2.
Save 1. 2 go through.
As one is saved, but 2 die.
It was strength 6.
So okay, ramp check.
It's going to the boys.
Did I save 1 or 2?
You saved 1.
Saved 1. Okay.
Alright, well, good thing I saved the high res beam because it'll cut through him into there.
Then we go going with the high last beamer, going through the knob and into the truck.
Him with the high las beam. So 1 auto wound into the truck.
1 auto wounds on the truck.
It's at -3. Strength 9.
4 5-up invul.
D3.
Takes
No, D6.
D6 damage.
4.
As the truck takes 4 damage.
7. Throw a 4 on there.
Alright, and then to the 1 boy.
And the boy.
Strength 9, so that hits. -3.
5-up invul. As the boy takes it. Very nice. You know, blue is the lucky number. Or the lucky color. Yeah, Ork Logic getting me. Yeah, you know. Ork Logic getting me, man. I tell you. Oh, okay. Here we go. Going into charge phase. The Sagittarius charging into the knob.
He can go anywhere he wants. So he goes.
Okay.
What is your charge? I'm charging the weird boy.
As the Hearthkin warriors charge into the weird boy. Okay.
For a second thought I wasn't gonna make it.
As they successfully make the charge, moving in to try to finish him off in melee.
That's my charge.
All right. All charges completed. Moving on to the fight phase.
I'm not charging the fight.
All right. As the Hearthkin warriors consolidate into the weird boy, it looks like that's where they're gonna start. 60 attacks, looking for threes into the weird boy.
Okay, only dropped 2.
Well, only two fail to hit, and 2 auto wounds.
So this is before the fist.
So 5s now.
Looking for 5s to wound.
Okay, 4. No AP or anything.
So just 4. Just 4 at the 5-up invul.
Save 1. 3 go through.
So it takes so the weird boy takes 3 damage.
Does he have 4 or 5?
Command phase. He's on the board now.
Okay, well, if the fist doesn't do it, then I will cry. Hitting on 3s.
All right, looking for the fit, looking for the accelerated fist, hitting on 3s and rolling just amazingly, truly amazingly. Oh Lord, have mercy.
Okay, well, I should have known better.
This is turning into a very rough turn for the leagues of Votann.
Knob with my Sagittar.
Sagittar trying to kill the knob. Here we go.
Yeah, 1 goes through, auto wound.
There's one auto wounds to Sagittar. There's one auto wounds to the knob. And the knob saves the hit anyway.
Okay, yeah.
All right. Now the knob fights back on the Sagittar.
4s.
For 4s to hit.
Wow, nothing. Okay.
Well, I'll go with my guy that's already in combat then.
Now onto the Iron Here champion.
Did you want to take that back then? Okay.
Iron Here champion looking to get some vengeance for his Sagittar.
Hitting on 2.
Okay.
Strength 10, so.
So wounding on 2s. Here we go. Looking for 2s.
Okay, minus 3, I think.
We're going to their 5-up invuln here.
Nothing. 3 boys go.
As 3 boys die.
One time I need that 6. Alright, well, that's all I got. Ah, the weird boy. So weird. Yeah, no, that was not great.
Really did that for your shooting.
My eyes were hurting too bad.
All right. Now that the Iron Here champion has fought, it's Nick's turn to decide who's going to swing. Looks like it's going with the weird boy. I think the weird boy is the only one there left to attack. Actually, oh, it's not true. The other boys can still fight into the Iron Here champion.
They all hit.
As all the weird boys' attacks hit.
Strength 5. So 3s.
Strength 9, looking for 3s.
3 at -1.
So -0.
So three successful wounds
Nope,
at AP -0. Looking for 4s here.
Well, with the med kit, I save them all.
Okay.
Because he negates the first failed saving throw.
Okay, thanks to the medic. No Hearthkin warriors pass away here.
Guess your boys now. The boys are back in town.
Boys are back in town.
Does he have the negate?
He's -1 to hit.
Okay.
Damage is -1.
That'll cancel. Alright, except for the boss knob. So this is the knob first.
Okay, looking for 4s to hit.
Gross.
Yikes.
So you're saying there's a chance?
Hold up. I think you should. No, that should be 6.
Did I put a something?
I just killed 3 of them. How many were in that squad?
I do it as
You just killed 3. There was only 10 in that squad, wasn't there?
squad. This is the back squad. That was that squad there. Maybe I just put too many down originally. So I should have one less.
Oh, having a bit, having a bit of a mix-up here.
11. Okay, that was a problem. I should have only 10. So, 7.
I'm gonna put a counter.
You have 8 right now.
So no, there should not be that much.
Oh,
Okay.
There were 10 total.
okay. All right. Looks like we got everything sorted out. There were a few too many orcs on the board there, but all's good now.
It's 6 for help last year's at 6 on the assault, 7 on the overcharge.
So I guess it'd be
6,
yeah,
so
20.
24 attacks coming at this iron here champion. We're looking for 4s to hit here. 6s still exploding. Oh, still getting exploding 6s. Let's see here.
It'll be 3.
Oh,
The war boss cancels out his thing.
thank you. I was correct. It'll be 3s to hit, as they were still within range of the war boss. So he also gives them a +1 to hit. They just cancel each other out right there.
So I get two more in there. Okay. We're hitting more times than I swing.
Toughness 6.
So they get the loss, but not the charge. So still in
So wounding on. So looking for 5s to wound.
6, 5. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 14 at -1, but that cancels.
So 2
All right,
saves.
yeah, 14 successful hits. 14 successful wounds. Can the champion do it again and weather this hail of attacks?
Yes. Thank you, Void Armor.
Void armor at its best, as the champion takes no damage at all.
Okay.
Choppas just weren't strong enough to get all the way in. All right. At the end.
One of your units killed the Sagittarius, but I don't remember which one it was.
That was the lowest.
Okay.
That one knob swing.
He gets judgment. He is judged. Wait, does he flee for morale?
Gonna find out as at the end of Jack's turn, we go to the morale phase.
You lost 4 because there was 5 left.
So the guy holding you. Okay. And he's got his +2, so we're looking for a 9 here. Okay.
3 or lower to pass.
Looking for a 3 or lower here.
Alright, the knob's alright.
As the knob stays.
The knob's alright. The boss is alright. They just have a weird boy.
Yeah.
4 games. Nope.
One runs here. And then 6 dice here to see 6 dice here, looking for any ones to see if any more run away. Two more, so 2 more take off running. Cowering in fear of the Einherjar champion.
Fear this shit.
So low, that is the opposite of it.
Morale's killed more than I have.
Yeah, but you got
I don't think Big Bob's in
I have that 14 I read.
Okay, now here we go. Another morale test for the Orks by the bike.
one. Only one.
And another one runs.
So it's not gonna know.
Ooh. The green horde is slowly dispersing. But what will happen with the Death Dreads?
Alright, we'll start with the two shows.
I'm on base 2 up safe.
Base 2, I get my 6 up and 1 now. I still get +1 strength for the job. So that monument or relic or whatever it's called.
Yeah. So you should get 10 points here. So going straight into the movement phase as the Death Dreads move up.
The most brave war boss.
And the war boss falls back with his prize. The war boss advances backwards with his prize.
That's typically what I did. What I did is I had they nerfed it now, so it's not even.
That's right. Fear.
Death Dreads moving up.
Armored lady like stab herself kind of that. Like she deals 2 to herself, and then she has like
Okay, taking a little think here. While Nick here's doing a thinking, we would like to ask you again to check out Shop in the Miniature Market. Check out Shop in the Miniature Market using the link in the description down below. Any orders placed in the link in the description helps us support our streams. Miniature Market offers a huge selection of games, discounted prices, price matching, free shipping on orders over $99, customer holds, the restock, price drops, and low stock alerts, as well as retail store order pickup. And right now, there's a 60% sale online on dice as well. So check out the link in the description. Give them a look around. Help us out. Okay. Looks like we're done with movement into the psychic phase. The psychic phase, getting the super smites.
All right.
Calling on the power of the Wog. He does perils. He does perils. He will perils and get the super smite onto the Hearthkin warriors.
I think perils is first.
You're gonna multi-charge into.
I have them.
I know.
Yep, they're gonna run over
I
there.
think you explode. So first you'd have to do mortals.
Use the action to pick him up.
Yeah. So you do mortals. If he's live, then he'll still do the smite. But if he dies from mortals, I think he explodes. I'm not quite sure. I'm not quite sure on the explosion part. But I know the mortals go first. Yeah, you still get the spell.
Actually, hold your L is going to score 60 for that. So tally that up and you should be 100.
How about that? The double checking stuff. You're-
His objective was kill an NPC for you, right?
Yep.
And mine was,
double checking the rules on the.
Yeah, you go first because if you die, the power fails.
so we each get our
Okay. Will he? He's taking a little think on the super smite. He wants to keep the super smite, but not sure if he wants to chance it on
I mean, you
on taking 2 or 3
you
wounds.
explode to mortal wounds to everybody too. Suicide. Suicide.
One for painting, one for using everyone
Parables.
for your objective.
It's successful, but I do my own damage first. Is that it?
That's what it says.
I only get 2 left. You roll low on that.
1 in 3 chance.
Do you keep it? Do you re-roll it?
I got blue dice. I'm wearing blue.
The age-old question: how lucky?
Let's try it. Okay.
How lucky are you feeling? He's got the blue dice. He's wearing blue. The weird boy's in the blue cloak. He's going for luck. Oh, yes it is. Oh no. Well, he does explode.
Everything within 6 inches.
So he'll still get some mortal wounds on the Hearthkin warriors, but also on his dreads too.
I'll do. Or I guess you can roll for me too.
I'll roll for your guy. You can roll for my guys. So
Okay.
D3.
for your squad there.
3.
I'll do
Nice.
King Boy.
3.
Not King Boy. 3 again.
Just a massive number of mortal wounds being shot all over the place from the weird boy, drawing on too much Wah energy.
How much health do the dreads have?
8 per starting, so.
Okay.
Neat how everything worked out. And with a tiny bit of
Here we go.
dust.
This squad of boys shooting the bike.
Here we go. We're right into the shooting. The small squad of boys there shooting into the lone bike left over.
Toughness 6.
Looking for 1. No wounds on that. No wounds on that one. So the ones in engagement range into the Iron Hair champion.
Strength 6.
Oh,
3.
nope. As it rolls out the box, but fails to wound.
Man, that Iron Hair champion.
Another game move against Mike. I catch him a couple turns and get him.
I think the extra toughness is good. Not a lot of people go with it.
The extra toughness. The extra toughness has definitely been a huge help here.
Blue dread into that squad. Flamer or Scorcha.
All right, blue dread, firing off the Scorcha into the Hearthkin warriors.
5 to 5 or 6.
Yep, 5.
So in 4.
So looking for 4s to wound them.
1 at winner's move.
So, 4?
So just 1. So looking for just 1 on a 4-up save.
I'm fine.
King dread.
Okay, he's good. King dread Scorcha. Another 5 flamer hits. Scorcha hits. Looking for 4s to wound.
So 4s again? Yay! Your flames mean nothing.
As they just shrug off the -1 from the -1 Scorchas.
Third dread into that same squad.
lots of scorcher hits here. But can they stick though?
I'll write something to Chandler, and then I'll send it to you too as well. Just so you can see what I wrote.
3 on that one.
We got going up 1, 2, 3,
There you go. 1.
and but for one
Pack saves
well, for one fail, but it is saved. I'm sorry, 3 fails. Medpack saves 1, and then 2 die.
So medpack worked on Orks.
That engage knob into
The engage now shooting with his pistol into the Sagittars.
8.
Still on 60s. Now, big shoot into your back. Guys there.
And then the big shooter into the Forge Master.
To these guys? Wait, you're shooting into who?
The truck into the. Them.
Okay.
Yeah. One hit. Just one though. Here we go. What are we looking at? Looking for 5s to wound.
That'll wound.
And it does wound.
1 and 0.
So 4 up. Okay.
Okay.
My little robots are safe.
The robot survived it.
I guess it's charge time. My least favorite.
The Ork's favorite time. All right. Where are the Orks going this time?
Is that white guy? The white guy's for.
Maybe I'll give it to the
It's for hand. I just couldn't get it in before.
The MTC's for mine, so they charged me turn 1 into a penalty, and they live for 2.
Yep,
Yeah, that's kind of what.
I didn't have any melee with me. Yeah. Well, you're
Alright, truck deer.
gonna have to change that. It's just-
So the truck as the truck decides.
Make it.
Yeah.
He's like, Xenos, nah,
As the truck charges into the Forge Master.
Then you get to that chaplain was like, oh, now we're gonna dance.
Does he have 1 left or?
He's 3 left. I go down.
Yeah, Cromwell.
For the heck of it, I'll pay 2 for ramming speed. For this dread into him. So.
Oh boy, going straight in as the dread charges right into the bike.
On a 2 up, he takes mortals.
As he
D3 mortals.
as he takes 3 more. As he takes what 2 mortal wounds? Okay, for forcing the combat here.
I mean, he survived bigger.
Alright, boys will charge your warlord there, middle guy.
As the last remaining boys charge into the Iron Hair champion.
King Dread into the squad there.
And then the King Dread into the Hearthkin Warriors.
Into the sanctuary.
The other Dread also into the Hearthkin Warriors.
A waste of an 11.
Okay.
Did they have any melee?
The sergeant has a fist, power weapon. That's pretty much it.
King Dread will fight first.
All right, starting with the King Dread. Starting with the King Dread.
On 3s.
Getting on 3s.
2 2s.
Dropping 2. No 6s to bring. No 6s bringing them back.
Times 2 and then charge and the walks on 2s.
Looking for 2s to wound.
Seems about right.
Yep, 5 at -3.
That's rough. So he's looking for 5 6-ups here.
Well, I have to take it on the.
And 1.
Yeah. My little boy. Well, the sergeant survives.
Well, Sergeant lives.
So he shakes his fist angrily.
The sergeant shakes angrily.
So he's alive, but only just.
I mean, it's still fun.
As the next dread, the blue and black dread, goes to finish off the Hearthkin. Hitting on threes. Lots of drops. Looking for twos to wound. With those wound.
2 5s. So close.
As the Hearthkin warriors are put down.
These boys are
Valiant last stand, truly.
I can't interrupt, so whichever one you want to do.
Okay, who is next?
Let's do that single knob.
All right, the single knob trying to end the Sagittar.
Winning on threes. 1 at -3.
1 and -3 on the Sagittar.
So -2, so 5. Nope. How much damage is it?
2.
Oh wait, I can just negate it with him. Because it's a vehicle.
Damage or single attack?
Single failed save.
Okay. Using the Forge Master's save ability to save the Sagittar
I
from
don't know
2
why I just
damage.
heard bikes. I heard bikes vehicles. That makes no sense.
7 to
5.
actually it's 8 to.
So 8 to 5, so it's still threes.
1 OAP.
1 and no AP.
I'm fine.
Okay.
They're wily little robots. They float, so they just bob up and down like a.
Like a facial ore.
Yes.
All right,
Come on,
third
Mike,
dread.
survive
Third
first.
dread into the bikes. It is not looking good for that bike.
6.
So looking for threes. Oh, twos.
He starts as 5, times 2, and then plus the charging and walk. Strength.
That's true.
2.
That puts him exactly at 12.
5 at
Sixes. None.
No.
You don't have the invuln army like?
No.
As the
Nope,
bike
I went with more toughness instead.
These bikes last a long time.
as the bike finally goes down.
And I guess just your boys against my champion. Oh, that's funny. They're both the same size. 4 each with the knob.
Front squad of boys, I was already working, so I'll do the knob first.
First knob. Here we go. On the first knob on the ones that charge.
6.
Knob's 5 times 2 plus the 2. Okay.
So
2s.
2.
2 at -3.
So -2, so 4 up.
Here we go. 4 up.
Yep.
5
5.
Saves both.
Okay.
Okay.
He can't.
The Ein here champion holding it together, still managing to save both of those attacks.
You know, I have to fight with them because they didn't charge.
Oh, okay.
So this is this knob.
Okay.
So that was that knob. I got 3 boys there.
Just clarifying which unit of Orks
And
was
then
swinging.
you're out of the war boss, so the -1 actually comes into play, right?
Looking for force to hit here. All right.
6.
Looking for 5s to wound. Oh, you're right. Look for 4s to wound.
4 minus one that'll cancel out. So.
Yep, so 2 up saves.
This is the time we fail.
Oh no, there is one.
Oh no. So he takes 1.
He's down to 2.
They managed to scratch him.
Slowly whittling him.
He's
All right.
death by 1,000 cuts so far.
I will hit the boys that have not attacked. Come on, 6s. Yes, a 6.
All right.
So, and then these hit. It's strength 10. So
Look for 2s.
Okay.
There we go, looking for 2s.
So this one is -3.
6 up. Just 2.
Oh, actually, hold on. I think the 6 actually automatically goes straight to the damage phase.
Okay. Just taking a second to look to check rules on the Leagues of Votann.
Yeah, so it goes straight to the mortal wounds on that. So then this will be -3. So yeah.
So 1 save, and then the rest turned into mortal wounds.
So the first one is mortal wounds of D3 plus 3. So 4. Oh, well, that's all of them.
Okay.
Oh, and then the other one is
So
D3 plus 3, not mortal wounds, so it kills you.
finishing off the Iron Hair champion, finishing off the unit before they had a chance to fight on top of them.
Nob. Oh.
Yep.
Okay, well, then he will ramming speed?
Sagittar attempts to fight back on the knob, but fails the hit rolls.
1, 2, 5 from the robots. They are
Forge Master attempting to attack into the truck, starting with the robots.
6 or is it 8 or 7 toughness? 6. Oh, okay, so 5.
Looking for 5s. 5s to 1.
1, no AP.
So one no AP into the truck.
Okay, now the Graviton Hammer.
Graviton Hammer.
3s. Wounding on. Well, actually, that's an auto wound. The other one is 8. So 3s. Okay. So 2 at -3.
So 2 wounds at -3
I'm
into
sorry,
the truck.
-2.
2 wounds at -2 into the truck.
2 damage each. So
Strength.
8.
As the truck takes another 4 damage. Is it still around? Does the truck blow up?
Oh.
Almost. We were this close.
That's the end of
That close to that.
turn 3.
We are.
It's 10.
Yeah. So it is 10 o'clock.
Well, even if I'm able
As we go into the talk
kill
hammer.
everything, I'm not going to get to your boss. Yeah. So by the time I could reach him, you would already be ahead.
What's the score? What's the scoring on the mission?
Right now he's at 20.
Is it 10 a turn or?
It's 10 turn you have it, or a round you have it, or round 2. Yeah. So you had it for 2, so that's 20.
And then 2 more.
Yeah. So
40 to 0.
yeah. Although I did get my hidden objective. Were you supposed to kill an NPC? Yep. Yep. All right, so I think hidden gives you 10 points, so 50 to 10.
Okay. Well then what? Well then, with that, we have Nick here and his orcs taking the victory with 50 to 10. If you liked what you're seeing here today, and you want to get involved with the Adeptus St. Louis community, feel free to follow the link in the description to our Discord. Adeptus St. Louis is a free-to-join server with over 100 players and hobbyists, part of the Warhammer community. There you'll be able to find postings for events, discussions on the game, rules, updates, and general discourse related to the hobby. Included on the server are channels for Warhammer 40K, Age of Sigmar, Kill Team, Necromunda, Wrath and Glory, and more. So please come back and check us out, and come back here to the stream next week, where it'll be Michael Rose's Ultramarines versus Rich Linte's Necrons in a 1,500 point battle. We'd also again like to thank Miniature Market for allowing us to use their store and play and do these streams. Remember to check out their Bitly link in the description. Every order placed there helps us out. Miniature Market offers a huge selection of games, discounted prices, price matching, free shipping on orders over $99. They offer customer holds. They restock, price drop, and send out low stock alerts. They allow for retail store order pickup, and they're currently having an online sale of a 60% discount on dice. Check them out. It helps us out. Come help us out, and come back and enjoy our stream next time.